Hey guys, good morning 20s. All right, don't mind me, my hair is drying. I've just had a shower and I don't have a lot of time today, so I have to film the Twin Flame message today, right now I mean. All right, so let's see what's going on in the Twin Flame Collective. I know I haven't written in a while. I know I haven't done a video in a while. Honestly, the energy's just been really, really good for me, and I just was really enjoying some time off, spending time with my Divine Masculine. It was his birthday, we went away, things were just really, really nice, and I just wanted to give myself that time for that break. So maybe some of you guys are experiencing something like that now, or you are going to be. All right, so let's see what cards we've got. So what's going on in the Twin Flame Collective today? Control and choose your battles. Okay, so Divine Masculine is really asking you to surrender to control here. Okay, so whatever's going on in your connection, I feel like some of you might be worried that some Divine Feminines might be worried that things are going back to normal, or things aren't almost like if you've been having like a really good energy, or things have been really good in your life, regardless of, whether it's with your connection or not, you might be sort of wondering, like, is this going to continue? When is this going to end? That kind of thing. And the Divine Masculine is asking you not to be thinking of that, not to be worrying about that. Okay, that's your ego, your trauma brain trying to keep you safe by trying to stay in control here. And this situation that you're in right now, it requires complete surrender. Okay, which means you need to choose your battles. So how are you going to approach this next phase of your life? Are you going to surrender? Are you going to allow yourself to use everything that you have learned in the last year and put that towards where you're heading now? Or are you going to continue doing the same things? Okay, nurture. So the Divine Masculine is asking you to nurture yourself, nurture your energy. They really want you to focus on your energy right now and really sort of work on surrendering, work on letting go of needing to control the outcome. Yeah, they want you to detach from that completely. And I find myself wanting to ask the reason why. And I feel like the answer's coming through. The reason why is because if you are able to surrender, if you are able to nurture your own energy right now, just focus solely on that right now, detaching from needing to control everything so that you feel safe. Safety will actually come. So feelings of discomfort will come from trying to control the situation. You won't feel as safe. Your root chakra will be completely unbalanced. But if you are able to, really make that choice to nurture yourself and just continue to focus on yourself here and detach from needing to control the situation to move in your favor, things will actually move in your favor. Okay, teach and move. Look at all this solar plexus energy here. So some of you guys are really going to be leading by example here. You and your Divine Masculine are or already have moved into this new cycle, cycle of energy between you. And now is the time for you to put what you've learned to the masses, to people. Tell me more about this teach card. Release. And lead. Release, lead. Okay, so yeah, look at this, the root chakra. So your root chakra is actually quite stable at this time. Now, under that, rest and reconsider. There's the Divine Masculine is saying there's an opportunity that's coming up where for the next 5 to 7 weeks, you're really going to be sharing what you know with others. For some of you, it's going to be in overt ways, like similar to what I'm doing here. But for others of you, it's going to be just through releasing. Okay, you're releasing this old story, this old version of you. Your divine masculine is behind this. They're also wanting me to remind you that wherever you are, that is also where they are at. So you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about leaving them behind or anything like that. All right, divine masculine, can we get more on this? 9 of Cups and the Lovers, yeah. You guys are moving into, or you guys are in a period of wish fulfillment, having exactly what you want, being really connected. So whether you guys are physically in connection, in contact, it doesn't matter. You guys are really, at this time, connected. And that will show up in different ways. For some of you, you might feel guided by your divine masculine. Others of you, your divine masculine might actually be showing signs in the physical of that they're on the same sort of wavelength as you. So this is a really good indication of remembering your divine masculine is at wherever you're at. So if you're not liking what you're seeing, look inwards, because there's something going on that you're not aware of. And until you can become aware of what that's reflecting to you, they can't shift what's going on, and neither can you. Ten of Pentacles. So this is long-term stability and security. Some of the Divine Feminine's finances are really going to be upgrading in the next 5 to 7 weeks, because you are sharing your knowledge, you're teaching what you know. The 7 of Wands and the Empress. And the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So through this, you are really being asked to continue... like not fighting for what you want or what you know. Continue to go along the path that you have been going along, because you are really, really, really in your divine feminine energy right now. The Death card. So there is huge shifts and changes. You have undergone a transformation. So if this control is coming up out of fear, right? Control is fear-based. If you're low-key worried about things are so good right now, or things have been good, you don't want to move backwards, you don't want to, then you can rest assured that the shift has already happened. You are no longer in that place that you had been once before. I just feel, even within my own self, within my own journey, I just feel so far removed from this time last year. I was struggling. My mental health was not good, and everything in my life suffered as a result. My finances, my business, my relationship, it all. But I worked through it. Last year was the hardest year of my life to date. I stayed committed. So your commitment, right? You are already on the other end. You're already on the other side. There's like the bridge behind you to go back to where you were. It's broken. There's no possible way. This is what the Divine Masculine's wanting you to know. There is absolutely no possible way that you can go back to where you have been. So don't worry about moving backwards. All right, King of Swords has something to say. 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is Divine Masculine energy here with the King of Swords. So King of Swords is wanting to say something. Or they're planning and they're strategizing. They're planning and strategizing for reunion, for good times. Like they're also in a mind of wanting good times and of focusing on reuniting or reunion energies, having fun together, connecting. They were also confused. They were also not seeing things clearly, because you weren't either. But there has been healing through this. There's been great healing through this. So far we've got Taurus energy, Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy, and Gemini energy. Doesn't have to be. Just pointing it out, just in case that's a sign for someone. Yeah, they were... Okay, so the Divine Masculine is saying, like, I too am reborn through this, Divine Feminine. I too have shifted and changed. I too can no longer go back to where we have been, to where things have been. This is really interesting too, because over this time away, my divine masculine had really allowed himself to really just come out of his shell. And he has more avoidant tendencies, I have more anxious tendencies. I hadn't felt any of my severe anxiety that I'd been feeling for the last month or so on this trip, or on this whole week that he had off. We just really were reveling in each other's energy. He has been so affectionate, so forthcoming, so open, so loving, so romantic. And we'd lost that over the last year. I understand it wasn't, due to anyone's fault, but the energies were so dense that we had to clear out everything else that was in the way of that union energy. And this union energy has been so potent that part of me had been, with this control card and choose your battles, part of me had been wondering, now that he's going back to work today, are things just going to go back to the way they were? And I remember saying to him over the week, I love when you're like this, please, when you go back to work, please don't stop being so affectionate and da 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 da. And he goes, I won't. So, and even if he does, I know how to handle it, and I know it's not a reflection of me. I know it's a reflection of karmic situations. But I understand. This is the divine masculine is saying, I can no longer go back to how I've been. I've been opened up completely. That's what the divine masculine is saying. I have been opened up completely. I can no longer go back to where we have been. So you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, we've got 2 kings here. So we've got the King of Wands. Yeah, so they're passionate. They've been smashed. I forgot what I was saying because I ran out of room, but with this King of Wands, the divine masculine, and it's funny how it landed exactly underneath the King of Swords. So this is divine masculine before, being aware, being logical about their approach, being sharp, being stern, being logical, and sometimes maybe cold and detached. And that's their coping mechanism. That's their go-to, their subconscious coping mechanism. A lot of them are anxious, avoidant attachers, and attachment style isn't chosen. It's just developed from a young age. So it's interesting how that fell under that. And now the divine masculine is in this energy of being really, really open. I just keep hearing they've been cracked wide open. Then we have the King of Pentacles underneath the 3 of Cups. So they're taking a practical approach to this though. But they're stable. So this energy is staying. This energy isn't wanting to really go anywhere, okay? So this is their guarantee to you. Look at this. The 9 of Wands here. So they are really focusing on moving forward. They're not hiding away. If you notice, they're not hiding behind the barricade that they've created. They are standing in front of it. And yes, they have something to protect them and something to defend them with, but that is their will. Their will is what will protect them. They're still not 100% healed, and neither are you, and never are. And they don't really exactly know what they're doing or how to do it, but they are open and they are ready and they are willing to face whatever comes. Why? Because that's what you are, divine feminine. That's where you're at. Then we have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, they're ready to face the future with invigorating passion, with excitement, with joy. They're excited. They feel like there's like life has this new beginning, like your relationship has no limitations. Whereas before, they might have not been seen. They weren't seeing correctly. They were seeing that there might have been limitations, and that they weren't seeing correctly. It was an illusion based on their fears. What else is going on with the divine masculine? 4 of Wands. It's almost like they were always committed, but where there was that commitment, there was also fear in the way, just as there was for you, divine feminine, right? Remember, your divine masculine always feels about a situation that you do. They might see it differently, but the same feeling is always there. what I'm seeing here with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands, it's like they have this confidence with the King of Wands. They have this confidence that no matter what, come what may, things now, you guys have reached a certain point, that things now will always be okay. Things won't always be easy. There'll still be things to work through, but even working through them, they know that things will be okay because you guys have gotten through a lot of the worst of your relationship. Not saying it's going to be easy from here on out, but you guys have reached a point where it's like you guys are stronger, either energetically or physically. You guys are stronger in, you understand how to handle things. You understand now. You know that there's always a way. And with that knowledge, with knowing that there's always a way, nothing can really get in the way anymore. Yep. Are you kidding me? They know that through collaboration, that through being just as willing as you are, Divine Feminine, that there is always a way and things will always be able to be worked out together. The Magician on the bottom. I just want to get one more card for the Divine Masculine. What energy is the Divine Masculine currently sitting in? Thank you. Solar Plexus, they're confident. They are confident. They are feeling really, really confident, which is interesting because I absolutely know that my Divine Masculine was sort of like missing this confidence, it wasn't there. And I knew that because my anxiety was showing up. I haven't had anxiety for years. And over the last couple of months, my anxiety's just been through the roof. I even had to go and get anxiety medication from my doctor just in case because I was starting to have panic attacks. Just for those moments where it was just too much to bear and I felt like I was dying, right? And the anxiety was showing up in here at my solar plexus. So that's really interesting. So I haven't had anxiety for a while. Yeah, look at this, joy and stability. So the Divine Masculine is really, really confident in where they're at. They're confident in the connection. They're confident in themselves. And that's how they feel confident in the connection. And that is how they're able to really bask in that joy and stability. Observe, feeling alone. They know that you had been feeling quite alone in all of this. They're recognizing, and they're able to recognize all the moments in which they left you feeling quite alone. And internally, I feel like they're really going to be wanting to be making up for that. So if you get some energy from your Divine Masculine, sort of out of nowhere, it's because they've seen and they've realized just how alone they've made you feel. And it wasn't like a purposeful thing. They weren't able to see it before. So it's to no fault of their own. They weren't able to see it. You don't know what you don't know, right? And even if you've told them, you can't change somebody's perception of their reality just based on what you're experiencing. That's like me saying, like, no, the sky's red. And they're going, well, it looks blue to me. So, what do you mean? And you're like, no, it's red. I'm telling you it's red. It's red today. And they're like, no, I can see blue. If they can't see it, they can't see it. And they couldn't see it because of everything that was in the way. Opportunity beckons. Look at this. This is the Divine Masculine knowing that there's opportunity here and they are going to take it. They are readying themselves to take it. Look at this. What did I say? Heart chakra, they have been cracked wide open. And they see now all of the opportunity that is there. Share the love. They're ready to share the love. Look at all this green. What did I say? They've been cracked wide open. They're ready to share the love. Thank you so much, guys. I hope this reading helped. Don't forget, I am having a sale on my readings. The link is in my bio. I absolutely cannot wait to meet you and to read for you guys. Have a great day.